Kiddo.
I'm supposed to blah blah something and I have no idea what I'm supposed to blah blah.
So Skippy, now you have made the test drive with the bicycle and trailer.
Yeah, I've been testing like a week with girls. First starting very slowly and so on, but it is pretty clear that girls don't like it. So it's almost instantly in the bicycle trailer same reaction what they get in the sidecar. So always squeaking from start to end, and Lyra gets this panic breathing and tail between the legs and so on. And almost instantly, so just few meters and then it hits. And I think the problem is that they really can't stand anymore, or at least at the moment, these small closed spaces. So. And yeah, and of course this bicycle trailer is much more bumpier, I think, more unstable than sidecar. The benefits there is, of course, you would travel slow and it would be much more quieter or less noisy, but I don't think it's enough for girls. So, I'm very disappointed. I'm extremely disappointed. I'm basically furious at girls, but none can do. It doesn't help anything. So I guess then the only option is car. Because yeah, I've been thinking of this walking, but I don't think it works too easily in South America, where distances are much longer than in North America or in Europe, where you get a village every 20 to 50 kilometers or so. But because that's what I think I could walk with all the gears I would have to carry with. But then in South America it might get a bit too tricky to carry water and all that for me and girls and so on. So.
And the hills are steep.
Yeah, so.
Europe is much more flat, but you talk about walking in the Andes.
Yeah, but the distance, that's the biggest problem, I'm afraid. And then maybe there's the safety issue. That's what people constantly bring up to me, that remember the safety, blah 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 blah. Vai mitä Lara? Lara just reminded me that, that even though I have my great guardian dogs and blah blah, then somebody, if they want to get their hands on me, they just shoot the dogs and that's it. So thanks Lara for reminding.
Great Lara, well done. You scared the shit out of Skippy.
Yeah, she doesn't want me to walk. Yeah, but anyway, so car is I guess the most smartest option. I tell the plan.
Well, we have some idea, yeah. So we found some.
Yeah, so the plan is to find some nice bit bigger car, some nice oldie, and so that I could make it to my tiny house. So then Lyra should be fine because she's not basically traveling, because she's home all the time.
Yeah, I wouldn't say big car. It's actually a tiny car already.
In my standards.
Yeah, but it's one of the most favorable cars for this purpose Skippy wants to do.
And what you easily find
What you easily find in South America. It has been built a lot in South America. It has been built across South America. So they have built in Colombia, in Argentina. So people should actually be familiar with the car in case there would be a repair, and also spare parts should be somewhat available. So nothing exotic. And most Germans, at least, or most Europeans most likely will laugh at you.
But the thing is, it's a kind of car that I could easily make me like bed there, so I can sleep there with my girls, and so it's big enough for that.
Some kind of tiny RV camper or tiny camper or something like that.
That's my style, at least.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes. So some positiveness in this shit. We have also lately been watching heavily this Tiny House Nation, because we both like tiny houses, and then we are inspired with that, and of course it's just a car, but still you can make kind of very tiny house there. And I have seen people who really live in a van where is no toilet or shower even, so it's very interesting, and it's interesting to test.
This basically also should solve many of the other, in a way, worries, about us.
Yeah, but people are constantly worried. that how are you keeping up with each other if
So-
one is in bicycle and one is in car?
Because now when she has a car and I have the bike, that's perfectly fine. So this means that we can decide that, okay, we drive behind each other, or we go for a few days separate, or for a few weeks separate, and then we meet again, or whatever. I mean, but then, and if you have enough of me now, then you don't need to complain anymore. You just
Then I-
pack the girls in the car.
Then
and
I have my own tiny house and I can be wherever.
yeah, exactly. So, and with a tiny camper, you can even like go wherever. You don't have to find
Exactly.
another hotel or anything like that.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing also, because I don't have too much money, so then if I can sleep in the car, then I don't have to pay for accommodation. And I have no problems to go pee and poo in bush and so on, or have a shower from buckets. So I'm easy with that.
Yeah. Somehow, funnily, if I now look back, it hasn't been easy so far.
Which hasn't been easy.
Any of this. So we haven't been able to like just camp besides the street.
Yeah, because everything's been so fenced or whatever.
Yeah.
Like at least in Central America, I haven't found much places that you could easily go side road and
Yeah.
then find there something.
But you hope that in South America you find more of those.
I hope. At least in Peru, Chile,
I hope
there
so
should
too.
be more emptier. cities.
So
How do you
we had
say?
sex this morning.
That's why he's so happy.
No, just like after what, 2 months, 3 months? I don't know, I have to look my calendar when we had sex last time.
Sometimes stress is heavy.
Okay.
Well, many stress issues have now fallen off.
Yeah.
So
So
there's no stress anymore to think how we continue or
Yeah.
how I continue. My school is out and whatever else there was.
in this way, of course, it's sad that Skippy cannot continue by bicycle, but on the other hand, the fact that we know that, okay, this option is out and this option is
Yeah, so
out.
it's kind of relief.
Yeah, exactly. It brings a relief. So I don't know. Basically, I see there are 3 options left. That continue by car, which is the most likely one.
Yeah.
Continue by foot, which is not so very likely.
Yeah,
Or in worst case, you had enough and you fly home.
I haven't had enough, but I'm just
Yeah.
afraid that Lyra has had enough. That's my
Yeah.
biggest worry. I really want to continue. I mean, I'm kind of like in new wind now,
Yeah.
so I really want to.
But I think the
Something.
camper, the car what we are planning to get, you could make more cozy for Lyra than
Yeah,
maybe a
yes.
normal
Of
car.
course,
So that might help.
she can get the whole front seat.
That might help
Over
her.
there.
Yeah.
Mm.
So if we have any fans in Colombia, I would really appreciate. Maybe we could start emailing or so. We would need some help. We don't speak any Spanish, so
Yeah.
at least not enough. Maybe which is what we needed for getting the car deal done, or getting some paperwork registration done. I have absolutely no clue how is the registration process, so if somebody could maybe give me some comments there, like do we need a permanent address or how does it go, who would be willing to give us this address, and are there some places where to find a car cheap or anything like this. So I will put a few questions I have prepared in the text below the video in YouTube or in our blog, so tickling here.
Yeah, he has such heavy armpit hair. Oh, I haven't showed. I haven't shaved for 2 months. And I don't think I will ever shave again, unless somebody pays me to shave, like photo shooters. That's also a huge stress relief. I don't have to put any energy or money to that. I'm finally over with that.
Good, so
Yay.
Skippy is growing
Good
up
me. Oh yes, I am.
after what? 18 years? It's not easy to get, like, to find yourself or to
The social pressure is heavy.
Yes.
You try to be female in this social pressure what
No, thank
nowadays there is. Exactly. It's not that heavy. But I mean, has been huge thing that I shave my hair. No, what is blah. Yes, so it's already big enough thing when I shave my head and get all that shit what I get from people. And then if I don't even shave legs, then it's like double shit you get. I'm getting strong. Yes, Lyra loves her stick. There's Ulpu. And then the monster boy.
No, I don't want to get hit by a stick when I'm driving a motorbike.
Oui.